This is a consequential election. First of all, it matters a lot for Nigerians. But Nigeria is the 5th largest democracy in the world. It's the largest economy, the largest country in Africa, and it's on the path to 2050 to be the 2nd largest democracy in the world. What happens here matters. It obviously matters first and foremost for Nigerians, but it could have a real impact on the pathway for democracy and democratic development in West Africa, across Africa, and frankly, around the world.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How on a day today? I hope all of you are day well. Today we get some videos for our table. We want quickly the review to you concerning the things when we say it they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. Just as you don't already see one right from the introduction, how it be say this U.S. representative that they interview for Channel Television. Kudos to Channel Television for this very video. And so many other videos will be so with the review to you concerning this 2023 general election. A lot and a lot. And before we go on, I want to quickly beg you for one favor. I beg help us to like this video because and the only way will be say YouTube and Facebook will fit help us recommend this video to each and every one of us all over the world. The more this video get likes, the more that they recommend them to people. Now their own policy now it be that very one. Thank you so much for your support. Now for today's broadcast, we don't really waste time. One just do a sharp so that we cover space. I will leave you now to first of all listen to these U.S. representatives and everything when they be say in talk concerning this 2023 general election. Why it be say it is very important for each and every one of us to pay attention to what we they do for this very time. I'll come back.
Interested in the Nigerian election, especially 2023 election.
This is a consequential election. First of all, it matters a lot for Nigerians. But Nigeria is the 5th largest democracy in the world. It's the largest economy, the largest country in Africa, and it's on the path to 2050 to be the 2nd largest democracy in the world. What happens here matters. It obviously matters first and foremost for Nigerians, but it could have a real impact on the pathway for democracy and democratic development in West Africa, across Africa, and frankly, around the world. We've got headwinds. Democracy is facing real challenges around the world, and a successful election here can really, I think, give some momentum to democratic renewal. So that's why we're here. That's why we're taking a look, listening and learning to the issues just a couple shortly out before the election.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say all of you don't listen to this very man, the president and also the CEO of National Endowment for Democracy. When we say in name now, Damo Wike. Now, you don't hear everything when we say this man talk. We know, even as the talk say it is important to them, it is even much important to us Nigerians. For them, now, what the one benefits, now it make them the fight. For us, our lives depend on this very one. All right, I will leave you to share your opinion with us in the comment section. As we talked earlier, we'll not waste time. We'll leave you to do the rest of the comment section, even as we take you down to this other video. And this video, going to be say it concerned Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. This video, it get the reason why I be say we carry and come. Maybe a lot of you don't see this video before now. How it be say Obasanjo take seat before white man, and then the question for the things when it be say it don't happen in the past. The reason why I be say we want bring this video make una watch. It not pass be say the reason why I be say each and every one of us must do waiting they right. Now it be this. They already talk and say anybody when it be say yes, he want equity. It must come with a clean hand. Yes, if you want equity, you must present yourself with a clean hand. See Obasanjo as the bubble from out before white men as the interviewer for your own past administration. I'll come back.
That happened. No. When you left office, Nigeria was as reliant on oil as it had been before you started.
Now, Stephen, what you have read is correct, but what have been the result, you have not read. What was the result? When we came in, and we give you a few examples, cocoa production in Nigeria was 150,000 metric tons. By the time I left, it was 400,000 metric tons.
You know what?
Yeah,
you can quibble about the figures, but basically 90% of Nigeria's foreign revenues and 2/3 of its entire national revenues came from the oil industry after you left office, just as they did pretty much before you came to office. Structural reform is difficult in Africa, and you didn't achieve it in Nigeria. Look at your record on energy production. Look at your record on infrastructure, roads built, railways delivered. You did not do what you are now insisting Africa's many nation states have to do.
Now, Stephen, have you finished? Now, let me now tell you that you are wrong. I started a railway program. I even started the building. Those who took over from me, a railway program, a 25-year railway program to connect Nigeria. And that plan is what they are following today. But those who took over from me decided that they will not go on with it. And you see, if you build a bridge and somebody comes in and removes the bridge, it's not that you haven't built the bridge, it's that somebody has come and removed the bridge. And you talk about power. When I came into government in 1999, the price of oil hovered around $8 and $9 per barrel. By the time it got to $22 per barrel, we started going into power production, something we started 7. What we have taken us.
You have a great capacity for putting a very rosy tint on your record, but it's not me accusing you. If I may, Mr. President, it's not me accusing you of failing in your tenure, and I'm only judging you this way because you make so many claims to be a crusader for better governance, clean government.
Because I did it. And you are not recurring, you are not dealing with what was done. You are dealing with what was there.
I'm dealing with the way Nigeria perceives you today. When you say it is necessary for Africa's governments to clean up their act today because corruption is corrosive at a time when population is rising so fast, be mindful of what the National Assembly said in November of last year when you lectured them about corruption. Do you want me to read it?
Read what they say.
Lest we forget, they said, the person who introduced corruption to this National Assembly is Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. He birthed the Fourth Republic National Assembly with corrupt practices from day one of his administration.
Stephen, what they say, is it right or they are talking rubbish? Listen to me. When I took over, the first thing that the National Assembly sent to me, and they sent who was my national security advisor, is that whenever I'm sending a bill to them, I should send it with money. And I said no. If I send a bill to them and they don't pass it, I will still run the affairs of Nigeria.
Says, have you forgotten the sacks of money that were displayed on the floor of the House of Representatives?
Where did it come from?
Being used for bribes.
Where did it come from?
Well, you tell me.
Now
you should
ask the man who brought it on the table.
He says you, and I'm quoting him directly, are the grandfather of corruption in Nigeria.
I never gave anybody a dime. Never.
Why is it that so many Nigerians do not believe you?
Now, many Nigerians believe me. I wrote the EFCC investigated
the anti-corruption watchdog.
Investigated me thoroughly and came out with a report that completely absolved me of corruption. Completely.
The grandfather of corruption. The words of the National Assembly. Because I know, you know why? Because they're...
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una don't see everything. They always talk as we talked before. Anybody want to be say he must stand before equity. He must come with a clean hand. And truly, if you really want to examine Obasanjo, not be say not be better person. Obasanjo not be bad person. The person want to be say he frustrate Obasanjo and the whole administration, not pass article. Yes. Now article frustrate Obasanjo and the whole administration. Now the reason why you see and say Obasanjo no want use or do anything with article, and he equally come outside to let each and every one of us understand that very fact. Whoever want to take the word of Obasanjo, make it take. Who no want take him or make it not take him. When the time reach, all of us we will answer to all our own deeds. All right, I will leave you to share your opinion with us concerning that very one, even as we take you to this other video. And this video, not the video will be received from the fearless Governor Nyesom Wike, the governor of Rivers State. How he be say this man take come answer for this interview to challenge the people when they try to put wahala for your own project, and also challenge not be only the people, even their gods, when it be the thoughts that they serve for the land. Watch this video, come back for more.
You are claiming that Obasanjo does not have a road, no road linking them, and government has come to do the road to link your community. Instead of you to come out and own the project, you allow us again to begin to kidnap the workers, to sabotage our own development. What kind of system is this? Sabotaging your own growth. And you, those of you who are set as you talk to the gods of the land. What are the gods doing? What are the gods doing? You know only the gods when you want to go and shout chicken and this thing. Why not tell the gods? Call them. What are you sleeping? Are you not seeing this and that is happening? Every day you go and pour libation. You pour libation. Tell the gods to wake up. Oh. Tell them. If they don't wake up, I'll go and put those where you put all those things. Them to wake up. Look at what is going on. Nobody's saying anything. Every day. And this. You go and pour libation. Tell them. Tell them, Lobo. Tell your gods to wake up. Oh. If not, I'll go there and flog them. Oh. She gotta wake up. You know, challenge the gods. Tell them, if you are the gods of America, why will you allow this thing to happen? Challenge them. That's why when you have problem, you call the creator and say, if you are the creator, show me now that you are creator, you see whether you won't come down. You two who's worshiping those white thing, challenge them. Not when you come and present Kola, he tells me in every land, the God said this. Tell the God they shouldn't be saying anything. They should go and stop those things those boys are doing. That's the only thing I will know, that the gods are there. Not when you are presenting Kola. In every land, Kola says this. In every land, bitter Kola is this. In every land, alligator pepper is this. It means this. Show it in action.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe you una do see Governor Nyesom Wike. He not only challenge human being, he challenged the gods. All right, as we talk earlier, we're not waste time. We'll leave you to share your own opinion concerning that very one. I know we're not going to ever see anybody like Governor Nyesom Wike. Yes, if you like, doubt us, because people like this now once in a while, now in that they come outside. Just imagine, you dey cry for development, you not get infrastructure, you need change, and that change come now. You want still by yourself become a stumbling block to that very easy. You know, say now we be our access problem. It guy be. All right, I'll leave you to share your own opinion with us concerning that very one, even as we draw the line here. And before we say final goodbye, I want to quickly use this medium to appreciate you for your time when we stay with us up to this very moment. God Almighty will bless you. And equally, the way when we the help or the share this broadcast, your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I better not forget to help us share this very one so to reach our brothers and sisters all over the world, because we believe we want to say information, not power. And as you do so, God Almighty will bless you. We'd like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We'll see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.